the exact same thing. I only touch things once unless it's something I have to think about.
Yep.
So, and I notice that if there's something I'm postponing, that means I need to do it now. And so I'll look at it and I'll take that big deep breath and I'm like, just do it. And invariably, it was so much better that I did it. So unless I really have to think about something and it's something that I don't want to, put too much emotion into, it needs to be nuanced. I'll just, like you said, on my emails, if there's a problem, I'll get to that first. And then I get to do the quote fun stuff.
Yeah, I tend to try to do the drudgery first. And then I try to just, before I go to bed at night, I come up with a list of the most important things to do the next day.
He loves a list.
I keep that list fairly short so that I have that feeling of accomplishment relatively early in the day. And then I can pivot and think the rest of the day is gravy. So I can avoid the feeling of overwhelm because I have a pretty extensive do list, depending on what time of the month it is. So it can seem insurmountable at times, but if I carve out a manageable chunk the evening before, then it's much better.
Brilliant. So, but what you're basically doing is controlling your mornings and then conquering your afternoons, right? And I think that was the perfect day formula or something like that. I think it's where I read that. Yeah, the night before, if you prepare for the next morning, you'll be full control of it, and it won't just kind of seem like it's just overwhelming, and you'll be able to get through some things. And I'm so impressed that you actually do the most difficult things first, because frankly, I like the quick win, right? And what I'll do is I'll find myself doing some of the quick wins that are really easy to do, and then I'll realize, wait a minute, I have to work on a strategy. I can't.
Well, I do that. It's exactly what I do. I do it, and then I catch myself. I know what you're doing, Ingrid. You're trying to feel productive when you know what you have to do. And then I can see myself. I take a big deep breath and like, fine, in my head, and I go and I do it.
Do you ever write things on your to-do list that you've already done just so you can cross it off?
Oh my God.
I have done that.
Done it.
Love it. It's also a way of reinforcing, hey, it's been done.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. Drive to work. Get coffee.
Breathe in, breathe out.
Unlock the door.
That's a good one.
But there are some, but there are some schools of thought that'll tell you that at the end of the day, if you organize your desk and then you look at the sheet of paper and say, okay, let me just take stock of everything that I've done, you will be able to walk away feeling this tremendous sense of accomplishment.
Absolutely.
So I think listen, if you've done it, put it on the list.
Thank you.
Put it on the list.
Yes.
Okay.